Going on, people? What's going on? Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Was this sentencing justified? Was this sentencing justified, people? Was it justified? 35 years is pretty harsh. What y'all think? Do y'all think 35 years is harsh? Who here could do 35 years? 35 years. Can't do no 35 years in prison. That ain't easy. I know I can't. Do y'all think he'll survive prison? Do you think his appeal will go through? What do y'all think will happen, people? Talk to me. Do y'all think his appeal will go through? Do you think he's gonna lose the appeal and spend the whole 35 years in prison? Let me know something, chat. What's gonna happen to him? Will the appeal be successful? Do y'all guys think he'll get out? You guys think he'll have a hard time in prison? Or do you think the appeal will be successful? How long will he really spend in there? Talk to me. What'll happen with Carmelo Anthony? Talk freely, people. What do y'all think will happen? Will he get the appeal or not? Will he actually spend 35 years in prison or not? And is 35 years justified? Like, do you think he deserved 35 years? You guys talk to me. It's freedom of speech, people. You can say whatever you want to say. What do y'all think? Rainey Jordan said he's doing that 35. It's a wrap. What y'all think? Rainey Jordan said he guilty and he doing that 35. Ain't no way around it. It's a wrap. That's what Rainey just said, man. So y'all think Rainey wrong or what? Shout out Rainey Jordan, bro. What y'all think about what he just said? I want to ask y'all a question, right? And y'all could talk freely. If the roles were reversed, right? What would have happened if the roles were reversed? If it was a white dude who had stabbed a black dude. Ain't no right or wrong answer, people. I just be curious to hear different people's perspectives. Y'all feel me? That's all this is. Just different perspectives on what would have happened if the roles were reversed? Y'all talk to me, man. This is where y'all supposed to chime in. I'm reading the comments out loud. What would happen if the roles were reversed and it would have been a white man who stabbed a black man? All right, Stacy Lynn, shout out Stacy Lynn, people. She said, I was just watching a beautiful black woman on the other lives who was speaking truth. Carmelo went to that tent knowing what he was going to do, possibly. What y'all think about that? And Rainey said the white boy would have got life. Nigga would have been crying no more. What y'all think about what Rainey just said? Is that facts or cap? Todd Williams said, I heard he got offered 10-year plea agreement but didn't take it. Is that true? Does anybody know about that? I can't lie. I probably would have took that 10 years. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have took that 10 years. If that is true. Anybody know if that's true? Stacy Lynn said it's true. Stacy Lynn said it's true. Oh, that nigga tripping. I would have took that 10 years. What? That nigga tripping. Oh yeah, that nigga tripping. That nigga, he did it to himself. Ah, damn, I didn't even know all this. Y'all putting me on this new information. I had no I had no knowledge of this. Boy, what I would have said, sign me up, boss. Shit. Hey, I would have said make it 11. I'll take 11. Sign me up. Come on. Shit. Man, for real, bro. Man, what? Give me 11. I would have told the judge, thank you, y'all. You know what? Y'all so kind to me. Give me 11. I'll just do the little extra year, you know? Boy, what? I would have apologized and all that. Man, what? I would have took the 10. I can't lie. I would have took the 10 so fast. It wouldn't have been nothing to think about. What? You mean to tell me he actually? Oh man, they was basically trying to let him off easy. That's the crazy part. I didn't know this. All y'all knew this because I didn't know this. They basically was letting him off easy. To tell you the truth, with that plea deal. Appreciate the subscription, Stacy Lynn. Yeah, they basically was letting him off easy. I didn't know nothing about the 10-year deal. I would have grabbed that so fast. Todd Williams found out yesterday. Shout out Todd Williams, man. Shout out Stacy Lynn. Shout out Rainey. Hey, so yeah, like I said, you open to speak free here, man. This is all just perspective. You know what I mean? So if the roles were reversed, right? If it was a white man who stabbed a black man, what are your honest opinions? What y'all think would have happened? You can talk freely here, man. You can talk freely here. Yeah, Stacy Lynn says, I feel like both sides are a mess. Who who wouldn't be though, right? Entire thing is effed up. Death penalty. 502 outlaw. You think they would have gave a white person the death penalty if the shoe was on the other foot? Stacey Lynn said, "I would hope if the roles were reversed, the killer would get all the time deserved." Okay. And Lori Lynn says life sentence or death penalty if race roles reversed. 502 Outlaw says for social justice. Hey, did you guys know that Carmelo Anthony's dad had a meeting with Charleston White? And there's a lot more to this story that we don't know about. When y'all get a chance, look up Charleston White interview on him speaking to Carmelo Anthony's father. Stacey Lynn says, "I just wish that common sense was common again. All this hate for what? It's stupid and dangerous, and it's crap." Ron 69630 says, "Yes, he brought a knife to a school event, had his hand inside his backpack over and over, refused to leave, and stabbed man to death. Guilty as charged." Everybody can speak freely here, man. You can speak freely here. You're not judging nobody. Just because my opinion don't, aligns up with you guys don't mean, you know, I'm right or you're right. We all have opinions, man. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them. El Jefe says his parents sold him out big time for them donations, which is sad as hell. Gonna sacrifice your kid for a bag. I heard they can't even access them donations. I'm not sure. You guys know more than me. Randy Jordan, he didn't say sorry. He didn't take responsibility. Showed no remorse. Instead, they played the victim. Embarrassing. If that was my son that got stabbed, I don't know if I could keep my composure. That's what Rainey Jordan says. 502 says, "Did you notice that all the big name activist lawyers refused to touch Carmelo's case? Is that true? Is that true, people? And if so, why? What's the reason?" Stacy Lynn says, "I'm wonderful. Keep being amazing." Appreciate you, Stacy Lynn. Everyone's welcome here to speak their opinion respectfully, though, Just speak your opinion respectfully. The man with the face says he deserves life in prison. What do you guys think about the man with the face? You guys think he deserves life in prison? Then you have Mr. True Commenter 1000. You know there's some absolutely naughty stuff going on when there's people trying to defend that kid for murdering the other kid. They're absolutely out of their ever loving minds. That to me is racism. What do you guys think about what Mr. True Commenter just said? Speak freely here, people. You won't be judged. These are just opinions and different perspectives. Different perspectives helps each other to see things, in a different light. You never know. You never know. You may go, I never thought about it like that. So let's keep it respectful and just share our perspectives. All right, boss says, I'm so sad for the Metcalf family. I also feel sad for Carmelo. If his parents sold him out, how did Carmelo have a chance to learn and grow? Yes, Carmelo must pay for his actions. What you guys think about that? Rainey Jordan said it was a slam dunk, no chance of a win in this case. Nobody would touch it. So she's, yep. What do you guys think about that? I actually agree with that part. Shout out 502 Outlaw. Shout out the man with the face. Hit that like button before y'all leave. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and sharing your perspectives, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the different perspectives. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And come on in, tune in. Now tell me, was 35 years justifiable? If you were the judge, how would sentencing go? Is 35 years enough? Is 35 years too much? Should he have received a death penalty? Should he have received probation? Should he have taken the should he have taken the 10-year plea deal? Speak your minds. It's a safe space. Just speak your mind respectfully. That's it. Roger Dodger said that boy deserves every year. I put him in for life. What do you guys think about it? Junior Hayes says no amount of evidence can persuade an idiot. Mark Twain. 502 Outlaw says he got off easy. Randy Jordan, 35 to life. Um, 17 dads, the word. Gang violence in my city gets you 12 to 14 for murder. This dude played with fire out of school. He needed the time he got. That's what 17 dads, the word just said. What y'all think about that one? Speak freely in here. You won't be judged. Speak freely. Speak freely. Speak your minds. This is a safe place for you to speak your minds. Respectfully, though. Speak your minds respectfully. Uh, Roach Larry, if you change the music, you change the mindset. All the YNs and Hot Girl Summer music is subliminally turning people into that mindset. Turn off the King Von and Megan Thee Stallion style garbage. What do you guys think about that? He said the music is responsible. 502 Outlaw says he should have to serve 30 years. He will still be under 50 when he released. When he gets out now, after 17 years, he's going to be even worse of a criminal. That's what 502 Outlaw just said. What do you guys think about that? And Skyway says Carmelo's butthole right now. Who's think who thinks something's gonna happen to him in prison? Do you think he's gonna be protected in prison? Is he gonna be okay in prison, or is he gonna have a hard time in prison? Y'all let me know. It's okay to speak freely here. Just do it respectfully, you know. Just speak freely, respectable. Pac-Man says, I'd have taken the deal. 30 to life would be fair. Randy Jordan agrees with Roach. Who else agrees with Roach? Make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. You can speak freely here. You can speak freely here without being disrespected. You can speak freely, respectfully, of course. Russell Hobbs says he will get butt effed. You think that'll happen, Russell? Russell, you think he'll get raped? We know he killed before, so he probably will be able to kill again in jail. So why would you say he'll get raped? What if he gets in there and do more killings? What if he's the one doing the raping? You don't necessarily got to be raped now. What if he's the one doing the raping in there? What if he's the one doing more killings in there? You don't know. You don't know how these things play out. You don't necessarily, got to be victim in there. Shoot, they might be praising him in there. Who knows? These are all opinions, man. You can speak freely here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Read some more of these comments. 502 Outlaw said, I did 12 years. I know. 1,000 gets him killed in prison. It's simple. Y'all agree with that? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. You can speak freely here. We're not judging you here, man. Speak your mind. All right. John Doe says, I would have backed the community about the coward who ran down that boy and shot him in the back in any case like that. But Mello killed that boy. What y'all think about that? Hit that like button. Dennis Clark. Dennis Clark says he won't make it out of prison. If I read your comment, hit that like button. Dennis Clark says he won't make it out of prison. What y'all think about Dennis Clark's comment? Chris says deserve the life. JCJ 1764 said, I just joined. What are we talking about today? We talking about all type of things. You able to speak freely. Was the sentencing justified, the 35 years? Should he have taken that 10-year plea deal? I would have taken that plea deal, but that's just me. I wouldn't I would not have taken that to trial. I would have definitely taken that plea deal. I can't lie to you. I would have what? So fast? 10-year plea deal? I would have told them give me 12. Give me 11. I would have been so grateful for that 10-year plea deal. I would have told them add 2 years to it. I'll do the extra two. For real. That's just me though. I don't want to do no 35 years. You can speak freely here. Let's see. Rainey Jordan says the image of the American black has been hijacked. Crime, not our culture. Boss Pass says, did Carmelo do what he did because of the way he was raised? Or is he a sociopath or a psychopath? What do y'all think? If I read your comment, hit that like button. I read a lot of comments already, and I only got 5 likes. You can speak freely here, people. Say what's on your mind. You goofies should be learning some skills that you can use to earn cash in a competitive capitalist society. Instead, you cry on social media. Just the facts. Who's crying on social media? And who's a goofy? I don't think I've been doing any crying on this live. Just the facts. JCJ says Mello killed him, even admitted to doing it. He got 35 years for it. He should be counting his blessing considering Texas has a death penalty. What y'all think about that? And Chris says, why are the parents using the money to enrich their own lifestyles? I didn't know they was doing that. Are they doing that? This is new to me. Are they doing that, people? You are not good enough says he never deserved a plea deal. He never deserved a plea deal, so just desserts. Alright, let's see what else. You are not good enough says he's not even going to make it a year. The Aryan Brotherhood already has a hit out on him, and I'm sure a bunch of big black sausages are already drooling to take that booty. Yo, I shouldn't be laughing at that, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? What's wrong with you, man? You are not good enough. It's crazy. What's wrong with you? I gotta read that comment one more time. You are not good enough says he's not even going to make it a year. The Aryan Brotherhood already has a hit out on him, and I'm sure a bunch of big black sausages are already drooling to take that booty. It's crazy. That girl is crazy. All right, Dennis Clark says, well, his defense attorney did not do a credible job defending. What do you guys think about that? Hit that like button after I read your comment. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. I really don't think it helped that his parents hired a known felon baby shaker. That's what someone said. And John Doski says, I hit that like first live I've seen that allows free, respectful speech. Yep, John Doe, you welcome, you welcome, you welcome. Speak freely here, man. As long as y'all respectful, don't be calling people niggers and all that stuff. Just be respectful. Speak your mind, you know? Speak your mind, man. Everybody should be able to speak freely. What he is or was doesn't matter to anyone except his celly. JT Smith says, listening to his parents